Now, in commemoration of Mosquito Day, the Minister of Environment, Mohammed Abdullahi, has called for urgent intervention as he made collaboration with other ministries, agencies in making vaccine available in Nigeria. The minister, who said that over 173 patients are at risk of being infected with malaria, also advocated for clean environment and sanitation as way to get rid of malaria.
It remains critical that hierarchically effective mosquito control takes the form of exclusion, removal of suitable vector habitat through a sound hygiene and sanitation, which stops breeding by preventing egg laying, life cycle control, larviciding to eliminate egg hatching, and oiling and adulticiding, which is used for controlling pupacy and adulthood, respectively. There's a collaborative work between the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation to develop through our R&D initiative a vaccine that is most effective. Again, we are not working in isolation of other countries because it's a global phenomenon. I mean, it's a global challenge. So we are also doing some kind of collaboration with research institutes outside the country to see that we develop a vaccine that is quite effective in malaria treatment and prevention. The vaccine is not enough. You must have a clean environment. You must live in nets that are, protected. You must also ensure that your children stay in clean and healthy environment. So it's a whole thing. It's not just one straight line approach to eradicating malaria.
The Minister of Health, Osage Haniwe, represented by National Coordinator, Malaria Elimination Program, Perpetual Uhomo Bihi, said it would use a multi-pronged approach in fight against malaria.
A major challenge we are facing currently remains the growing threat of insecticide resistance to currently available insecticides used in conventional mosquito nets. Thankfully, however, through the entomological sentinel activities, data is now available that has informed a shift from the conventional pyrethroid-only nets to more recent technologies containing dual active ingredients like the pyronoryl butaxide, that's the PBO nets, piperoline butaxide nets, which are known to be more effective in killing the mosquitoes in states where evidence has demonstrated the need for this change. The Federal Ministry of Health remains committed to the health and well-being of Nigerians and will continue to strive towards a malaria-free Nigeria, using a multi-pronged and multi-sectoral approach to drive down the prevalence of malaria and other vector-borne diseases in Nigeria. Although Nigeria contributes to a quarter of the global cases and deaths of malaria, I'm happy to note that with efforts put in place so far, we have been able to improve on our indicators, with the country achieving a reduction in malaria prevalence from 42% in 2010 to 23% in 2018. In addition, the country has been profiled for critical locations where indoor residual spraying is urgently required, with about 25 states on the list. These are the states with the highest malaria burden, or where there have been reversals of the gains in terms of malaria incidence. I want to call on the general public to support these malaria elimination efforts of the government, noting that a large part of the implicating factors rest on human behavior and attitudinal change.